live again. Welcome back. We've pretty much booted up. We're playing with seasons. Even though the map's not seasons ready, we can still play with seasons. And darn it if I'm not going to do it. It's because I want to. We're just going to run out here and we're going to kick this up to 5 times. That's just what we're going to do. You can see we've got some foliage here that's still nice and green. You know, this is the stuff that's obviously not FS17 or seasons prepared stuff. But you know what? I like playing with seasons, so we're just going to do it anyway. And just completely ignore the fact that some of this stuff is green. So we are just regular seasons. I guess it's 9 days. Let's take a look at it. Yep, 9 days. Probably should set it to something shorter. We're going to do stream stuff. There we go. Hit. Yep, we're going to do 3-day seasons because that's just crazy. We only have one field. The first thing we need to do, we need to take out a loan so we can buy some stuff up because darn it if I'm not going to just work one field all year long. So Rob, what'd you think of the map? We're here and have some field. Run some missions to get some cheaper prices. Is it cold for you, Doughboy?
Yes, it is. Very cold outside. I'm one of those guys that if it's cold, it better snow.
I don't know if it's going to snow.
They're still saying a possibility for a white Christmas, but nobody's saying it. Or nobody's confirmed.
Oh, we're doing more realistic. We're going to have to drive sideways on this field.
Yeah, I want to see you climb that field with a slurry tank.
Let's go.
Get your slurry.
I'm doing a mission.
Oh.
Figured I wanted to get free fertilizer out of this. Drop the price a little bit. And now I can go back and watch Simulate and Daggerwin's videos, and I think SimStation's got a video out. I think his video is something about trying to find all the animated triggers. So I try to avoid watching other people's videos on maps that I'm going to do a video on. This field has a way in up there on the hill. No, it doesn't. I guess I'll just try to drive sideways up the incline and see if I can get to the top and work my way down. don't know if I'm going to complete this mission. I don't know if I'll be able to get up there to the top with this tractor.
Wow.
And I don't have the added benefit of it getting lighter as I empty because it's a mission. I think we're going to make it.
Almost made
Oh, I just rolled. Alright, well that mission was a failure.
Yeah, you're going quite fast. Oh, there's the roll.
Yep. Yep. MR brings a whole new physics element to it. Mission failed. It's gonna buy it. Here and buy field 1 because it was cheap. It's too big. I can't buy that one. Right. Let's see here. See if we can't buy up field 20 while we're at it. That should be good to start out with. Alright. That'll get us going. Now let's go back here and get started with some plowing. Tractor might not even be able to pull a plow up these fields with MR activated. Alright, now I think our plow is up here. Oh, it's been down here. When are we going to get a county line?
As soon as the rubber burner gets back from vacation.
Oh.
Guess that's what we're supposed to do. Got a tractor over that plow up to the.
I don't know. This is the only tractor we got. Well, we got another one, the same one. Let's start with field 1. See how this works. Guess we just start at the top of the field, work our way down. Not a big fan of these plows, but oh well. Use what we got. It'll probably take us all stream to plow this darn thing. Hey Robert, how you doing? So you like the, saw your comment on the map today.
The
Oh, we better close this gate.
yeah, I can't even pronounce it right. Kissinger Valley or however it's pronounced.
Yeah.
That's a tree.
Robert says Courseplay is now working on multiplayer. Heard that. Go check that out. Look at that, I can pull it up the hill. Might not be able to pull it up the hill in the field next to me, but I can pull it up this one. I know, it's annoying. You mess with the more realistic stuff?
Not yet. I'm trying it. I haven't quite found the map that I want to try it on because I use too many mods.
Yeah. That's the problem. It's you either got to go through a ton of work to make your mods work or find mods that are already converted. Yeah, we hear you, Robert.
Yeah, Courseplay is now working on multiplayer. So the version that they released 2 days ago is now working.
Oh, you gotta do anything to make it work? Just put it up there?
No, just put it on your server, the latest version, and then give it to everyone, and it works fine.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know, I was just on one other map that I was having problems with, that was the new one, I don't know if you've done a first look on it yet or not, from American Eagles. I can't remember what it's called, but it was released a couple of days ago.
Mills County?
Mills County, I've got to try it on there because it wasn't, the version I was using of Courseplay wasn't working. But yeah, the latest version of Courseplay now works on multiplayer.
Okay. Yeah, I did a video on Mills County. I think it came out Tuesday. Or it's going to come out next week. Quite frankly, to be honest with you, I got map videos already done until the second week of January, so.
No, Mills County's already out.
Okay.
Yeah, Mills County was 2 days ago.
Alright.
It was, I can't remember what video you did today.
Kissinger Valley.
Farmer John's.
Yeah, that's right, you did, so you did Mills County and then John's map.
Yeah, so next week we got some American maps. Ones that are in the mod hub.
But next month you also have Oakland, hopefully.
Yep. That's the one that some other folks have been previewing as of late.
Yeah.
Do you have that file folded out?
Bold, is it?
It looks like it should be angled a little.
So you guys ready for Christmas?
I don't have a fold, I just got a lift. I don't have an unfold or anything. Yeah, the wife does all the Christmas shopping for me, so.
Oh, that's nice of her.
It is nice of me to let her do all that shopping, isn't it?
I haven't even started.
Because, hey, that's it. Hey. She can buy herself something and give it to you, and then you go bitch about it.
We've got no, I don't want your snow silver dragon. He's got 5 feet up there in Canada.
My way.
We've got an agreement that we typically don't buy ourselves stuff or buy each other stuff. We just buy the kids stuff.
Oh, okay.
Mostly because 3 years ago we had to buy 2 cars in December, and we still have 2 car payments. So every month it's like buying her a Christmas present. So that's what we kind of tease, is that I'm still paying for your Christmas present 3 years ago.
Joe, my answer to that question would be UMRV. That's by far, in my opinion, the most.
He says where the fields aren't huge.
Fields aren't huge.
Well, you know, there's Autumn Oaks just came out in the mod hub. It's a small American map. Now it's got some things that need to be updated on it, and the map author I know is uploaded a fixed version to the mod hub, but it probably won't make it until January.
No more mods from basically today, or basically from tomorrow, right through to about the 4th or 5th of Jan.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Because the office is, if the sort of tweet from right today, the office is closed as of midday tomorrow, your guys' time.
Yeah, we're East Coast. We're 6 hours behind them. So when I get up around 6 a.m., it's noon their time, and noon my time is 6 p.m. their time. So I always figure if I haven't seen any mods show up by lunch, they're probably not going to show up because it should be the end of the working day. Them.
Yeah, I'll just find the public wait.
Yeah, but so at any rate, a version of Autumn Oaks that's got some fixes to it has been uploaded and should be out in January. But it's a decent, nice little American map. Fields aren't huge. It's got buyable farms. So you've got that concept. The current version that's out, the PDA is a little confusing. You don't really know which fields you're buying when you buy the farm. But the new version has the PDA's been circled, so you know which farm has what fields. And there's the guy's got a Facebook site, and on the Facebook site he's got a picture of the new PDA. Let me give me a minute. I can dig up the Facebook link.
Got it.
All right, thanks, Doughboy.
I just happen to have it up. I was checking out his other map.
Rob asked a question in Discord. I don't know if he's in the stream or not. I'll answer him in Discord later, but apparently yes. All of us that got, I guess, advanced versions of this map, supposedly the map's been marked in such a way that should it get leaked, they'll know which one basically leaked it.
You won't even share it with the stream.
No, I won't. Sorry. Can't get this little section. I'm saying I don't in that field. And of course I forgot to put GPS in here, so I gotta do it all freehand. Oh, I don't know if it's got my logo in it. I just know I was told when I got the download that it was basically marked in some way. And I said, okay, that's fine. Not going to go anywhere, but so a frontier equivalent. What would be what's a frontier equivalent? Is that like where you got to make your own fields? Or is it like frontier is in Midwest, like outback, like old-timey?
I'm confused.
What's that?
Kyle put in Discord about Bedford Farm or Bedford County. Can't find it.
It's on that guy's Facebook.
I'm on his Facebook.
Oh, I just downloaded it before the stream.
Creek.
Maybe hit the comments or something. The only thing I know, Chris, is that this was uploaded, supposedly was uploaded to the Giants Mod Hub on the 18th. And that it was in for testing. But of course, effective tomorrow, the Giants office will be closed until after the new year. So unless something shocking happens that it shows up tomorrow, it's going to be sometime after the new year. You know, I know it's not listed. I don't think it's listed in the testing topic. Of course, the testing topic's not been updated since Wednesday. Yep. Now this is customer service. That doesn't necessarily talk about other stuff. So if you wanted to be kind of a little conspiracy theory there. I know I'm doing a hack job of plowing this field, but I really don't like these types of plows. Since I'm doing more realistic, I wanted to use in-game equipment because I didn't feel like messing with going and trying to find MR mods. I know there's a database of them and everything. I just didn't have a chance to do any of that.
Yeah, I'm finding Autumn Oaks and I'm finding Clover Creek, no Bedford.
Alright. I can get it to you later. Is Bedford one that was out for 15, or is that one that's been? I hadn't heard of it before, but someone talked about. I saw someone left a comment in Facebook like I'd been wanting it since February, as if it's a map that's been in private release for a while or something. And then the way it sounded.
Oh, there it is.
There you
I
go.
just don't see any pictures for it.
There you go. And the way it sounded, did that guy do the original Clover Creek for like 15? Because he was asking, people were asking, how's this different than the one that was released, and he was like, well, the one that's released was an edit done by that modding group, because he never released his edit. But the way he talked, he kind of sounded as if he maybe was the person that put it together originally, maybe for 15.
I think I remember somebody talking about it. I don't think he's the original map author that got permission from the original.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to look at that edit to see if maybe that edit's what I wanted to use for our little project. See how different it was from the other one.
I don't like it when the map authors, when they have Facebook, they don't group their pictures in albums. I'm looking for Bedford pictures because I can't remember the map. But I can't tell which ones are Orange Creek and which one are Bedford's.
I don't use Facebook, so I'm such a noob. I can't figure out where anything is anyway. Wife and I joked that if she wants to keep a secret from me, she just posts it on Facebook.
Yeah. Bedford, the PA dairy map. Well, I guess I'll just roam around and learn again.
Do we know where Bedford map is supposed to be set? It's a Bedford County, Virginia.
There's a Bedford County, Pennsylvania, too.
Yeah, but you already got a map. Clover Creek is Pennsylvania. Not for a Virginia map. I got all excited when I saw Interstate 64 on the Mills County.
Yeah.
Because 64 runs through my neck of the woods, but you know, it runs the whole east-west, so didn't work out. Everybody sees why I like the disc plows.
too.
PS would have went a long way too. Next stream we'll have GPS in here. Rob says all the DLCs are on sale, and FS17's on sale in general over at Steam. So guys in chat, let's hear what you think of the map. If you watched the map video, or if you other watched other guys' map videos of the map, know what you think. We have a little discussion about the map.
I think they might have.
What's that?
I said I think you might have won.
On what?
I I think your Bedford County is Virginia.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Should I stop the stream now and look at it?
Problem is the map tour video is 2 hours.
Oh, it must be huge.
Nah, I ain't do live.
Oh, it's one of those where it's a stream and play. Yeah, that's why I broke this one up.
YouTube.
So it looked like the chat was rather lively. I couldn't read a lot of it because I was busy. Chris likes the map. I don't know if he's saying besides the animations, like he likes the map even with the animations, or the map's great without the animations, but with the animations it's even better. I'm not sure. I was thinking about doing a play series on this map after West or Midtown. I don't know. I might get my play out of it if I just do a bunch of live streams next week. Week after. Then again, next week's Talladega on racing, so.
It's no fun. You got there's Dream Team live streams. You can't get hogged up on this map.
I'll do that too. Alright, he loves the animations. Yeah, I thought the animations were pretty cool. I think I hit them all. I didn't count them. Supposedly there were 40. I probably could have turned the water off. I probably just wasn't waiting for it to do its thing. Right. Definitely need to brake early when you're going downhill with more realistic. Hey Jason, how you doing? Oh, I like this field. It doesn't have a gate. I don't think it has a buyable placeable lot. I think it just has a placeable lot. Over by the harbor. The harbor at. Down by the harbor, there's a blank spot that I think is where you can place things. There's another one that I didn't show off over by the horse farm, I think. But neither of them looked like they were purchasable. Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
That's not cool.
What?
He has it labeled as a map tour, but it's not a map tour.
Clickbait. Well, if it looks good, I'm sure someone will do a map tour of it.
Sorry.
Okay. I couldn't hear what she said. I just heard noise.
Yeah, the whole 2 hours is in combine.
It's boring.
Yeah, you know how you can run your cursor across the...
Yeah, and see little previews.
Well, I just did that and all it shows combine. You know, I wanted the tour.
I'll post the I'll post a map video. I'll publish that before I go to bed tonight. It's sitting there processing, so I'll publish it here in about an hour.
What map tour?
What I just did.
Oh.
Jason said he came into the map tour late. He was wondering if this map had buyable, placeable lots. He said, I don't think they looked like they were buyable. I think they were just there.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to just run around on it.
We'll still be doing we'll still be doing UMRV tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta see if I'm gonna be home. I'm supposed to be going to see a friend's band.
I'm just thinking I'm just thinking I might do this instead of West Coast on Saturday.
Gotcha.
I guess those numbers at the bottom are wheel slip and fuel consumption. Okay. Oh yeah, you can hear when you go downhill, the engine revs. The engine's not working as hard. I just need to try to remember not to drive like a crazy fool or I'll flip the tractor again. So yeah, Jason in chat says their average wheel slip and fuel consumption. Let's see, going uphill, I'm at 25 liters an hour.
My daughter just got catch you later.
Alright, thanks for coming in.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Friday. Let's see what we consume going across the field. Across the field, we're consuming the same amount. I would have thought pulling up the hill we'd have been pulling more, but oh well. Let's see what we consume going down the field. $16. So we're definitely consuming less going down the hill than going up. Let's square this off. Jason, do you use have you been playing with more realistic a lot? Oh. Let's try to square this off and just make runs. Let's try to make straight lines here. You've used it since its release on Mod Hub or since it's been in early development over at FSUK? Oh, okay. Are you using just basic equipment, or have you gone over to the MR MR mod database and gotten any of those? Just curious what your favorite MR implement or MR mod is. Are you playing with Seasons 2 or just MR stuff? Should done. think you for a while. Truck. I got all this equipment. I don't need it. There, we got some money now. I was just thinking, why do I have a harvester? Not going to need it for a while. Hey, Sea Bull Rider, how are you doing? What's your preferred seasons length, Jason? Hey, cows go moo. Well, if you're looking for a different map to play, I've got a playlist full of maps, so sure to find something of interest. I don't know if I want to be what you're watching right before bed, Jason. That might give you nightmares. Well, which maps are they? Acquiring minds want to know. Hey, Genetic J. Oh, map making is it's very, very aspiring endeavor. I would say that, well, Rockhound has given map advice, and I think his advice has been to lay out your roads first. I think that's what I've heard him say before, is figure out how you want your roads to run and lay them out. You know, if it means drawing them out on paper first. But get your maps on paper, and then build everything around your roads. Yeah, editing can be a lot easier because you pretty much start out with something. And that's why Giants makes it so easy to start with one of their maps in the editor. Where you can basically take what they've made and kind of tweak it. Yeah, I know what map you're talking about, Cows Go Mooing. It's not really optimized, I don't think. It seems to take way too many resources. Wow, the sun's coming back out. Once you learn how to edit maps, it also can help you with gameplay. Like for example, on this map earlier, when I was before the stream, I was kind of doing a walk around trying to figure out where stuff was, and I couldn't find the potato sell point. I didn't have a clue where it was. I went in the map, tweaked the XML to make it show up on the PDA, and brought the map up and found it. Then I knew where it was, so then I could tweak the PDA back so that it was not on the tweak the XML back so it wasn't on the PDA, so when I did the video it appears how it should. I like the Altenstein map. That was a fun map. I didn't play it, but that was a fun map to tour around in. And Rob, you'd like the cow farm down here. There's a farm all sign. I don't know if you saw that in the stream or not. Let me jump down there. I'll show it to you. some type of tractor to. There you go. You should like that one. That's pretty funny to see. Some other fun signs all over the place. I think it's kind of funny that the cow farm has that sign, but then has New Holland blue tractors. Yeah, we had an H that didn't run. We had a Super H that did run. I drove that quite a bit. The only difference between an H and a Super H, I think, was the Super H had PTO on it and hydraulics. It just had hydraulics. I think the H had PTO too. Then we had a 486. Then we had an 806. Then I think we had a 986. That was our big tractor, the 986. Then, odd enough, we had a John Deere harvester. Not really sure why on earth we had a John Deere harvester. That was the only John Deere implement we had. We had an old front loader, but I don't remember what what brand it was. I won't be able to. I can't walk you through putting or getting the editor. Or getting the Giants Goldcrest map in the editor, because I don't remember off the top of my head. But I can tell you that there are plenty of videos out there on how to do that. And there's a Rockhound who's a good buddy of mine that did Serenity Valley. He strongly recommends. I forget the guy's name that he strongly recommends that does a whole bunch of map tutorials. I don't know if anybody in chat remembers the person he talks about all the time. Shy Wizard, that's it. Look up Shy Wizard on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find more videos than you'll need for quite a while. Look at this great views on this map. Even with seasons, even with the trees all bare and everything, it's still wonderful looking. Completely ignore the fact that half of these shrubs aren't bare. Yes, this is the new Mapper's Paradise map. The one it's the charity map. It's set in, I think it's Yorkshire. If you didn't catch my map video, you start out with just field 16. We went ahead and took out a loan and bought a couple other fields. Oh, sorry about that. I hit the mic. Thanks for the sub. Alright, we almost got this field done. Tell you what I think we'll do is we'll move this plow over here to field 16 and hire a worker, and then we'll get on fertilizing patrol. Fertilize up these two fields. Well, we'll see how good a job that guy does. Now, where is my fertilizer spreader? I think I remember where it is. Here. I think it's under this barn and all these little cubbies. Yep, there it is. There we go. Alright. Let's head on up to the shop and buy us some fertilizer. See how this guy's doing. Oh, of course you're stuck on something, aren't you? That's great. Let's try to plow this way instead. That's the way you want to go, then let's just... Alright. Let's go try this bulk fertilizer animation. I know. All I know is it's soon. Last comment I saw was that doing some tweaks on the distance, the far crop textures. Oh, it's up here. It's doing some tweaking on the far crop textures, and then it would go into testing. See, it's fertilizer. Click, and let's bring our fertilizer on out there. Ready? Take your fertilizer back. Let's go fertilize some fields. See if that hired helper's gotten stuck again. Field 13 here to our right, it's the biggest field on the map. That or field 14, one of these two. Both about the same size. Yeah, I think miraculously the guy's still driving. Yeah, he's still plowing. We're gonna cheat and just drive through the field. Pop up here on the other side. Oh, we just took the front wheel off. All right. This way we can keep an eye on that guy. Put a little fertilizer down. Yeah, they added the snow mask to all 3 giant maps, including the Platinum map, in the 1.5.3 update. Or in basically the Platinum update. It's one of the reasons the Platinum update was so big, is because it had updated Goldcrest Valley and Sosnoska maps. We're going to go for about another 15 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to head off to bed. I got work tomorrow still. Helper E, you are no help at all, because no way you're done. No way you're done, son. Missing spots. There's a hole there. It's scary. There is scary. Here. Oh, now we're stuck. Not all maps have snow mask. You've got to basically paint the snow mask on where you want the quote-unquote rain to not fall. This map, for example, does not have a snow mask in it. I'm playing it with seasons anyway because I just want to. But if you don't have a snow mask, there's only a few things that really doesn't happen. One, in winter you'll only get 1 layer of snow. So if you don't want to worry about plowing, then you won't have to plow in a non-snow masked map. Also, if you don't want to have to deal with bale rot, well, then play on a map that doesn't have a snow mask, because if there's no snow mask, then there is no place inside on the map. So therefore, if you had a bale and you had bale rotting on, whenever it rained, all your bales would start to deteriorate. So bale rotting is disabled for maps that don't have a snow mask. Those are the only features that are affected by a snow mask. That is bale rotting and how many layers of snow come up. Trying to start this guy plowing again. He should plow most of the field by himself now, because I'll get him started over there. So used to playing with maps that have multi-angle terrain. That maps that don't have multi-angle terrain just look weird. Yeah, I mean, like if I wanted to, I could add the snow mass to this map if I wanted to. I mean, it would probably take 3 hours or so to do it the way I'd want to do it. I'd want to snow mask all the roads, just because I would play it under the guise that you know, some road crews come out and clean the roads off. You'd have to mask under all of the buildings. There are quite the number of buildings on this map that you can open doors to. And I'd snow mask the silage bunkers. That's the last thing you want to deal with is trying to scoop silage while you have snow on the ground. Oh, there's a little spot. He's still over there plowing. I'm going to oh, still a fence there. I'm gonna fertilize this field. We'll need to plow this field eventually. Those that caught the start of the stream, you will have seen me flip and roll a JCB on this field. That was quite the comical event. I don't know what that is over there. It's probably just a stack of lumber with a tarp over it. You can really hear the engine rev up, and the tractor really does over rev and pick up a whole bunch of speed coming down that big hill. That's what happened when I was trying to put slurry on the field. Made the mistake of turning down and coming straight down the hill. Over revved the engine, had way too much speed. I tried to turn down here at the bottom. It just flipped. It is pretty cool, Jason, that they added seasons for console players. I like to, speaking of that, I like to watch the YouTube guy, Mr. Sealy P. He plays on PS4. So I like to watch his videos from time to time. He does pretty much any mod that comes out for PS4, he does a video on. Every map that comes out for console, he does a video on. And I like to watch his stuff because it's kind of a change of pace. And you really kind of, being that I play on PC, you kind of get a different perspective when you hear a console guy talking about stuff. And it's fun to hear him talk about seasons because he, like many others, really never foresaw that Giants would bring seasons to consoles in 17. So I don't think he was really following seasons on the PC side. So now that seasons is out, he's trying to put some videos out that explain it. While at the same time, he's trying to learn it and trying to, grasp it and how it changes gameplay. And in the videos, you can really get the sense that he feels, to some degree, a little overwhelmed with the with the mod. It's quite fun to watch. Not that he's funny because he doesn't know what he's doing, but it's just funny to hear him talk about how a lot of the amaze and wonderment that PC users were going through about 5 or 6 months ago, console folks get to go through all over again on their own. Pull them out. Alright guys, well with that, I think I'm going to, we got up to 31 mile an hour coming down that hill. It's faster than this tractor can do by itself. It can do 26, that's about it. So guys, we're going to go ahead and call it the stream. I want to thank you for coming out and watching. If you watched the other video, the live first look, thanks for watching that. Thanks for hanging out and watching this. We'll be back on UMRV multiplayer streaming tomorrow night. Then I'll be on. I'll probably be doing this map on Saturday night. We'll just pick up where we left off. Until next time, guys. Happy farming.